Hello YouTube, my name is Nero and welcome back to the Madden NFL 16 playthrough where Joe Nero and his 11-2 Atlanta Falcons will be on the road against the dismal 3-10 San Francisco 49ers. And if there's one thing I've learned about Joe Nero over my 5 seasons of doing this series, it's that I choke trap games like this. Why do I call them a trap game? I call them a trap game. Wow, they're only one team down. Because there's no reason I should lose. They have Navarro Bowman still, and he's out. Their corner's out. They have a wide receiver out. There's no reason we should lose this 3-10 team. Yet for some reason, whenever I go up against a team like this, I always seem to choke somehow, which is insane. One thing I noted after recording the last episode is I want to show you guys the stats here. Not so much to like show off my stats or anything like that, but you're going to find something very funny when I go to my wide receiver stats this season. It's kind of hilarious. You guys ready for this? Look at that. Julio Jones and Martavis Bryant each have 60 catches for 1,044 yards, averaging 17.4 yards per catch, 80.3 yards per game, and have 7 touchdowns each. I don't know why that happened. It's amazing. And the run after catch is within 9 yards of each other, right? It's kind of... They're so similar. It's insane, with the exception of Julio Jones having a lot more downs played. I thought that was pretty funny. Now, I've noticed, and you guys have noticed as well, the past couple of episodes have been having some audio sync issues. Now, I have done a couple of things to try to fix this, thanks to I'm Marksman. You guys may follow his YouTube channel. Very good Call of Duty YouTuber. And we've worked to kind of resolve it. We reinstalled some things, downloaded a different driver and stuff like that. And things seem to have been working. I did like an 11-minute long test. And things seem to be synced up pretty well. I'm hoping that's going to work out. If it does, this video will hopefully be perfectly in line. If not, I'm not sure. It's a really weird situation. I might talk about more once we get in the actual game itself. But yeah, random desyncing issues over the past couple of, I'm going to say week or two, which has been making recording this series a little bit difficult because I have to like go back and like go through the entire 30-minute long game and find where it all randomly desyncs and stuff. It's been weird, but things appear to be better. Hopefully this episode will be a lot better, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the video. I'll see you guys when the game actually launches.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got a couple of big targets who will try to be key contributors in both the pass and run games today. It's the 49ers going up against the Falcons.
Vance McDonald, never even heard of that guy. Then we got Orson Charles here, who of course is my tight end. So the syncing issues over the past couple of episodes is something that was really like hard to combat because I tried to fix it, but it's something that just continues to mess up. I'm not entirely sure. So how I sync up videos essentially is, I guess I can show you how I do it here. Is should we wait for the cinematics to be done? I think we'll wait for the cinematics to be done. But essentially all I do is I go back to the Xbox dashboard and I say sync as I press the button to go back to the game, and just I line up the audio files in my editing program and bam, it's easy, nice and simple. But and the reason why I have 2 separate audio files instead of recording them all together is I like having a separate audio file for my voice because it just seems to make a little bit more sense that way, because I can increase it or lower it depending on what I want to do with it, and I can also do little tricks like background noise removal and stuff. If a giant loud truck drives by or something like that and it picks up, I can just edit that part out. And whereas if it's all one synced file between the game audio and my audio, then I can't do that. So it's just a little bit simpler. But how I do the test here is I simply just go back to here and I say sync. That's it. That's how I sync up my audio. It's pretty simple. All I gotta do is line up the files, then bam, done, easy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and sim to player turn here. We get the ball on the 27-yard line. I will say I like the Niners uniforms here. The uniforms in the stadium, it all just looks very good. Although, admittedly, there's not a lot of stadiums and uniforms I don't like too much, but this is a nice little stadium we got here. But hopefully we light up the field today because the season, oh gosh, he got killed in the backfield. Hopefully we light up the field today because the end of the season is coming. We have 3 games left, including this one, and I have a lot of milestones that I'm trying to hit before the end of the season. That's going to be Nicholas on the corner. I was hoping he's going to break that tackle. So I'm not super close. I need to get like 50 rushing yards per game to hit 500 rushing yards on the season. That'll give me 3,000 XP. If I can throw 9 more touchdown passes over the course of these next 3 games, I'll get 40 on the season, which will give me a bunch of XP. If I can get like 900 passing yards, which is like 300-yard games over the next couple of weeks, then I will I'll have 5,000 on the year. We're just going to audible this to a halfback slam. That's still a slam? It is. Okay. And right up the middle you go. I mean, you're going to get cracked pretty quick, but you should have at least gotten that 1 yard, yeah? First down. And there it is. All right.
What a good job by the running back there.
What do we got here? What do we got here? So I got a lot of things that I want to do, but it's a matter of, can I actually perform? Can I get 300 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and 50 rushing yards each week the next 3 weeks? I'm not so sure I have the ability to do that. I was looking for Julio Jones there for a while, but he was really being covered well. Everybody seemed to be getting covered pretty well there. And then I ended up getting cracked. That was just a bad go at it. Now that it's 2nd and 17, we're going to take a bit of a shot downfield a little bit. We're going to be looking for Nicholas initially. Although, you know what? I'm not so... Actually, yeah, let's go for play action waggle. We're going to look for Jones coming across. Perhaps Nicholas on the corner, but most likely Jones. And I'm not liking Jones here. I am liking Nicholas deep, though. Oh, Nicholas. I knew if I lobbed it up to him, he'd come down with it. He's a big body. I forget the exact numbers on him, but it's like 6'4", 260. If I'm right, I could be slightly off on that, but somewhere in that ballpark. He's a big boy. You lob it up to him, things are going to be good. Now, we got Bryant here in the corner. Let's see. Oh, Bryant's going to be wide open. There he is. Oh, the guy. Why did he, like, teleport to the right there? That was just weird. All right, so Joe Nero is 3-3 so far. Things are going good this week as compared to last week. It says he has 1,000 yards in the season, but you guys saw at the very beginning of the video, he already has more than that. He was at 1,044 going into this week. Now, what do you guys think about potentially Cobb on the corner over there or Nicholas deep? I'm thinking Cobb on the corner if it's one-on-one. Depends on what the outside linebacker wants to do. And it's going to be Cobb on the corner. There it is. Turn for it, buddy. I felt like I threw that at the right time. What did I do wrong there? Let me know in the comments. I'm sure you guys have some good tips on that. I'm not very good at throwing that route. I know you have to throw it just before they turn. So they turn, they see the ball, and they can like adjust to where it is. But I don't know, it didn't seem to work out right there for me. I'm not sure. Oh, wide open. Get across, bud. Is that who? You're telling me Julio Jones didn't score that touchdown? You're telling me the Julio Jones did not score that touchdown? Let's go for a toss crack. I tried calling the toss crack actually last week, and I think the quarter ran out, so let's see if we can run it this time. I want to see if it works here on like the 1 yard line. Here we go, bud. That's a touchdown. Let's just go. Do we have something simple here? Let's go for another toss crack. Screw it. Mess with them. They won't see it coming. They're not smart enough to see it coming. Part of me supposed to run in my darn self. We got Johnny Grimes in here. This is the Jonathan Grimes we're talking about here. You know what? We're going to throw it. We're going to throw it because they're not going to see it coming. It's going to be money. And that's money. What? 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 Excuse me? What happened here? They're not going to show a replay. I'm pressing start here. I'm pressing start. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. This is a guy named Tyler Jones. Who cares? Who is Tyler Jones? I want that replay. Don't you do this to me. How did he possibly intercept us? We're going to zoom in here a little bit. What? All right. Oh, my goodness. All right, so it's going in. Thinking to myself, yeah, cheeky touchdown, Mr. Julio Jones. Then look at this gym class hero. It's so hard I can't go like super slow. Look at this gym class hero going in. How do I zoom out? Here we go. It just takes it right out of his hands. Oh, my goodness. Sim the player turn. Oh, my goodness. There's times where I just feel robbed. And that was one of those plays where I just feel robbed. And, all right, we're going to scramble here a bit. I see how wide open. Oh, catch that. Please catch it. He caught it, and they got knocked out. So that's a catch yet. They're going to call it incomplete, aren't they? They're going to call it incomplete. I feel so if you get hit and you get knocked out of bounds before you can get your feet down, that should count as a catch because, like, you were going to get your feet down, but they made it so you couldn't. I don't know if that's a good rule change or not. I suppose that's how it should be, you know? That was so beautiful. Maybe if I would have thrown it a little bit earlier, he would have actually been able to come down with it before getting hit. I don't know. Now let's see if I can throw a slant without throwing the interception along with it. There we go. Martavis Bryant, my boy. You don't mess with him, man. This is the Martavis Bryant we're talking about. What is... Oh, that's that goofy formation. Look at this thing, guys. Look at this formation. Look at the way the wide receivers are lined up. How is this good for anybody? And all their plays are, like, to the corner. Like, you think the plays would, like, go inside because there's, like, no room on the corners? But all the plays are on the corner, basically, with the exception of this one. And so we're going to scramble here a bit. And, oh, I pressed Y, but I got hit as I was trying to throw there by Hunter. I'm not happy about it, man. I'm not happy about taking sacks. Not happy about interceptions. I think I'm just a little bit flustered after that interception. So we just need to get back in the swing of things here. And they're not covering it. So get behind your blocks. Good block, bud. Good block. There just wasn't a lot of room to work with downfield. So it was a decent screen. This wasn't quite what we were looking for. Do we go with the Y corner? It's 14 yards. But a Y corner here to Orson Charles is probably just what the doctor ordered. If not, let's have Julio Jones running a in. But I want him running a smart route so he's actually going across the line of scrimmage. And we will have my fullback pass blocking. This seems like it could probably work out. And there's the cut. And there's Orson Charles. And I think potentially a face mask. I think number 27 possibly grabbed his face mask on the way down there. If it's holding, I'm going to be very disappointed. There you go. Very, very nice. Do we accept that? Yeah, we accept that. That'll be on the 25-yard line. Sick. We're going to go with the 0-1 trap here. Ooh. Ooh. They may be in a cover 3 here. I'm taking a chance here, but they may be in a cover. I'm not risking that throw. On the run, backpedaling. I could have tried lobbing that up to my tight end, but I do not think it was going to work out the way I wanted to. I'm just going to throw it away. He was looking good there for a bit, but just I don't feel as though I had enough time, really. Now let's see what we've got here, and that's going to be wide open tight end. I got a flag right after I threw the pass, so it's either roughing the passer, probably holding, knowing my team. Defensive holding? On us? Come on. The ball was in the air. Greg, I would yell at you, but Greg is the guy that got that amazing block last week, which allowed me to run for a touchdown. So I'm going to let him slide here. But I'm not very happy about having to, backpedal plays here. Let's go for inside cross. Oh, gosh, it's 2nd and 20. I won't look for Cobb there on that weird, goofy-looking route. If not, we're going to look for Jones or Bryant coming across. That's going to be Cobb. That's going to be Cobb. Very, very nice, bud. That makes it more manageable. And if anything, look at the sun rays coming down. That's pretty cool. If anything, it's 3rd and 5. This is a manageable 3rd down. And if we don't get it, field goal, right? Field goal. Easy enough. We got Bryant potentially there on that corner. And it's not looking like Bryant's going to be there. Oh, he got through pretty clean. He's not going to be able to catch me. He's not going to be able to catch me. Oh, first down, bud. Ooh. If he didn't die for me, he would have got me. See, 358 out of 500. If I get 500 rushing yards on the season, I get like 3,000 bonus XP, which will help out a lot if I wanted to improve any of my stats. Now let's see if we can get his slants here. And, oh, gosh, they're covering the slants pretty well. So we're going to scramble here a bit and then dump it off. Oh, get upfield. He covered me and got the tackle because Orson Charles didn't go downfield. That was like literally him. The entire play there was that corner. Let's go for a smash. Speaking of corners, let's go for a smash corner here. Adrian Harper, the rookie wide receiver, is going to be running that corner out. And there he is. That's his first touchdown of his career. And it gets knocked out of his hands. It gets knocked out. His first career touchdown just down the drain. That's got to be disappointing for him. That's got to be honestly disappointing for him. Let's go for an inside cross here. This is the play that got us here with Randall Cobb, and so we're going to try running it again, potentially getting Randall Cobb actually in the end zone this time. And that's going to be Randall! And that's a touchdown. Mr. Cobb, well done. He's technically number 2 on my depth chart, but he's gotten a lot less catches and yards than Martavis Bryant, Julio Jones. It's just something about that number 2 spot on my offense. He doesn't seem to get a lot of love. I typically throw it to Julio because he's Julio, or I try throwing it to Martavis because I'm really comfortable throwing to my slot receivers. I like Cobb on the deep out, actually, but we're going to look for perhaps somebody coming across. If not, and oh gosh, they got through so quick. I didn't mean to throw to him. I meant to throw it to Y, but I pressed A. We're going to need some quicker routes, I think. We could go back to the run game for sure because we're up 7-3 and it's not that big of a lead. But we need some quicker routes, I think. That or my running backs need to start blocking a bit more. And I tried throwing that. Randall just hit you right in the hands, man. I like that deep out. I feel so I'm getting comfortable at throwing it, that deep corner out. I don't know what you call that thing. A comeback route, maybe? I'm more comfortable throwing that than I used to be, but it just, I'm not having a lot of luck with it or success. Now, that's going to be Mr. Cobb. That's going to be Mr. Cobb. I saw him in that cover too. I knew if I were to just thread the needle a bit, we'll be good. Even if I try to call a play, we're not going to have time. So I'm just going to watch the cinematics here, I suppose, until the end of the Joe Nero. It's gonna be, we're about to hit 2-minute warning, so 2-1, done. All right, we're on the 48-yard line. I think we've got this. Just a matter of can we actually finish out the drive. Let's see. I like the outs here. They're playing cover 3 though. They're playing cover 3, so we're gonna go with the verts here. I think I have a feeling the corner on the left is going to be blitzing. The corner covering Bryant may be blitzing. And he's not. Okay, so that really ruined my whole plan, so we're just going to dump it off here with my running back. Let's do a hurry up here. We do have 3 timeouts, so we're going to do a little bit of hurry up here. Try and mess with the defense a smidgen. Ooh, play action. I like play action deep shot here. I do. If they're in a cover 2, which it looks like they're going to be, Bryant may be very, very, very... Oh, they're in a weird cover 3, and that's Bryant. He got the inside cut on the guy. Very nice. Now let's do another hurry up. We're 13 of 20, which isn't brilliant, but I'm not doing bad by any stretch. Let's go for an angle smash to the opposite end of the field because that's Martavis Bryant on a corner, and you guys know I love me some Martavis Bryant on the corner. And they're actually covering it a bit, so we're going to scramble here. I could have dumped it off to Julio there, but I think I'm going to scramble instead because I need to run a little bit here. I've got 22 of my 50 yards I need this game. Try and scramble more than I really want to. We could try and actually run with my running back here. But I like corner strike here. Corner strike just seems like it's going to work. And we got Julio Jones on the corner over there, Randall Cobb on the other. And they're running a cover 3, which may make it not work so much. That's Julio. That's... Oh, gosh, it was a... Oh! So that route was deeper than I anticipated. That, you guys hear that? That was his 75th touchdown catch of Julio Jones' career. And what a catch it was. Let's see that replay. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. That route was deeper than I anticipated. He almost went out the back of the end zone there. But I'll take it. I will take that. That was very, very nice. Oh, they actually drove down with like a minute left in the half. They drove down and scored a touchdown to make it 14-10. And they get the ball to start the half too. We're just going to run out the half, I think. I've really given my running back the ball a lot here so far. He definitely doesn't have a lot of yards, even really a lot of carries, but I don't know. I haven't really felt the need to run. I have 9 runs to 21 passes. Getting the hiccups here. Just go for a dive. All right, it's not a bad first half minus that interception. Where honestly I feel as though I was robbed. Maybe if I would have led Julio a little bit more, because you know you can lead in front of him and stuff. Maybe if I would have done that, would have been better. We're beating them in every respect. Every respect. Besides probably turnovers. We're going to assume the player turn here. Hey, we got the ball. Okay, so we got the ball to start half. I guess they got the start. I could have sworn that we did, but whatever. I'm always wrong when it comes to that stuff. So they're in the cover 3 again. But they actually have a corner covering it. We're going to try it anyway. If not, we're going to... We'll look for my running back coming out of the backfield if it's not going to be a proper cover 3 where Julio's going to be open. Oh, gosh, Julio was pretty open there. But I would have had to thread between 3 people, which are so... It's so risky when you throw a pass like that where, you know, there's like all these layers of coverage and you're trying to lob it into that perfect little layer where you have a little bit of room to work with. It's risky, man. And we're just going to dump it off to the running back here. Barnett will get you involved in the pass game this week. That's like his 3rd catch, which is a lot for him, honestly. What do we have here? Let's go for a slant. Slants this should be easy enough, right? And that's going to be a... Oh, gosh, they almost ran to each other, Martavis and Randall there. That's another catch for Randall Cobb. He's got the touchdown already, so very, very nice. Let's try this outside halfback counter out of the shotgun, because it looks like it'd be a fun play. Although their defense keeps seemingly to get through. Like, they seem to be winning the battle on the offensive line there. Look at them powering through. Yeah, he's got 9 carries for 15 yards. I mean, they're really stopping the run. It's not only that they're stopping the run, but it's that they're blitzing a bunch, and by doing so, they're making it so I have to get my passes off quickly, and I'm having trouble running. Like, they're really just dominating our offensive line. So we're going to have to try and play with that in mind. Dropping back. You know, you're pretty open. You're not going to get a lot of yards with that, but, you know, that's as good as a run play. Little 6-yard pass. That's as good as a run play, really. Play action. I randomly like the play action jet sweep here and then dump it off to Charles as he's coming across. They want me to throw to Bryant, but I like Charles across. There he is. That's a fun play. It's always fun to run little goofy plays like that now and again, you know. What do we got? What do we got? Do we go for the shake and go? Do we mess with them with the shake and go here? See if we can exploit them deep and then maybe dump it off to Charles if nothing's really open. And that's going to be a... Oh, gosh, no! Ah! The guy cut to the inside. Kill him. Oh! It's such a shame we didn't get that fumble back. Joe Nero cracked him so hard. Where's the replay? Show the whole replay. Don't you just show the interception. Joe Nero came out with a vengeance. They're not even going to show the fumble. Those bums. Those bums. I'm going to show the fumble. And, all right, Joe Nero makes a stupid mistake, thinking the guy would be a little more open than he actually was. Now, here comes the boom. Where's that Nelly song? Someone cue it up. And boom! Joe Nero puts a shoulder into him, and the number 98, between 4, potentially 5 or 6 people, picks up the fumble because he was just so perfectly there. Oh, my God. And now they get the lead. I told you guys, trap game. It always happens. For whatever reason, I never do well against a crap team. They have a crap record. I do bad against them. I'm only as good as my opponent is. If I'm facing a good opponent, I'll play magically against them. If I'm facing a terrible opponent, I suddenly can't throw anything. I'm just an idiot. Mason on the corner, huh? We'll see. Actually, no. Oh! That's like your third drop today, Randall. You know? After a while, it becomes old, you know? Just I want the best for you. I really do. But at times, it's like, you know, I would like it a lot if you were to hold on to the passes I throw to you. That'd be nice. We're getting a bit more success on the ground this drive, though, which I like. Play action Panther. We had a really good play on this route to Julio Jones before. I think it was last week. So we're going to try it with... Oh, gosh, he got through. He got through. He's wide open. And... I let him too much. I had to lead him so much, but I was also under pressure because I thought the guy was going to sack me. And well, what are you going to do? Let's go for a quick slants. Going to see. We got Harper and Johnson there. And that's going to be Harper. Get across the line, bud. Good job. Good job. If any of our receivers get traded or randomly retire, you're going to be the guy that's going to have to step up. You are our first-round draft pick this year. I'm not even sure if he has 100 yards in the entire season, but he gets involved occasionally. He's our 6th-string wide receiver. He doesn't get too involved, you know. Play action draw shot. Why do I think this is going to be a good play? They're in cover 3. I know it's not going to be a good play. They're in cover 3. So let's go Panther verts. Now let's see if we can catch that corner blitzing or something like that. And that's Julio. Oh, did he hold on to it? I thought he dropped it for a second. He has it. Whatever. I'll take it, man. I will take it. Panther fade. I do not like that play. Too risky. Fade plays involve me lobbing it up and hoping they come down with it. Now, Julio Jones is about to be wide open, especially if that safety blitz. He got through. And Julio. That's a touchdown, bud. Get across. I was hoping he was going to be able to fight forward a bit. Let's do a hurry up. Screw it. Let's do a hurry up. And Panther Y in. The idea here is we're going to hit Julio Jones on that corner play. Perhaps Harper on the slant. I think it'd be cool to get Harper his first career touchdown. I'm not liking it. Not liking it. Dump it off to my running back. He almost got across the line. Another hurry up. Screw it. Another hurry up. Let's mess with him here. We're going to go for the halfback dive. Just because you guys know me. I love getting my running backs their stats. And so we're going to see if we get Barnett in the end zone. Although they're probably going to stuff him. Because this defense, they're getting through so quick. We're just going to let the third quarter run out here. There's the end of the third. They've been stuffing us this entire week. We're on the 4-yard line now. We could try his slants again. Although, there's always that concern that I'm going to throw another interception like I did with Julio earlier. Harper may be open, and he isn't. Okay, nobody in particular is brilliantly open besides you. Ah, gosh, even then you weren't open. If they would have both blitzed, it would have been good. They're 30th in points allowed on the season. Why do I play bad against bad teams? We're about to tie it up in the 4th, though, which is good, but, you know. Always so concerning that somehow this is going to mess up. All right. Play action power O. We're going to see what we can do here. Our defense did hold. It is 17-17, which is nice. And that's going to be a wide open Orson Charles. He got into the second layer of the defense there and just so open. So open. I'm doing a hurry up into like, because I'm so used to doing hurry ups, but in reality, maybe we should take it slower and boot a field goal like last second. That seems like such a boring way to play. It's not even a guaranteed way to win. You know, because that involves us, like, running out the clock and actually being successful and not randomly running into a road stop. And just, it doesn't seem good. We're going to just try and score the way we always try and score. And that's going to be Randall Cobb. There you go, buddy. Good catch. Great catch. I just realized this may break Julio Jones's streak of 100-yard games. He's barely gotten involved this week, really. Randall Cobb, I like Randall on that post, especially if this is a proper cover 3. I like Randall on that post. Okay, I don't like Randall on that post anymore. Oh, gosh, I'd have to be blind. Oh, no, I saw it too late. If I would have thrown it at the right time, that was a touchdown. But I waited too long until the guy had time to kind of react on it. And, that was my mistake. I'm sorry. Julio on the one-on-one, potentially. Do I lob it up to Julio? I do. It's Julio Jones. You always got to try and lob it up to Julio. But then again, I've already thrown 2 interceptions this game. Maybe I shouldn't be taking risks like that. Maybe I should just work on actually getting in the end zone. We got Nicholas here. Barnett potentially deep if nobody's covering him. But there's probably going to be somebody that picks him up. And wide open. Get across that line. Martavis, he's going to be short. He's 1 yard short. Do we go for it here, boys? The field goal gives us the lead. I think we go for it. I'm making the decision. We're just going to go for a straight-up halfback dive. The reason why I think we go for it is if we get a field goal here and then they drive down and score a touchdown with little time left, then we're screwed. But in this situation, there we go. In this situation, we get the first down, and then we continue to try and score. Even if we would have failed and they score a touchdown, we're still only down a touchdown. You know, either way, if they were to have scored a touchdown, we're going to have to try and come back somehow. I don't know. It felt like the right decision to me. It may not have been, but it worked out for us, and I'm happy about it. Now, we're going to see about getting Barnett in the end zone. Actually, do we have a good play fake on this formation? Play action deep corner. That's not what I need. I need a short play action play. Play action roll out right. This looks just like what the doctor ordered. And you're wide open, bud. Oh, gosh. He looked open, and then I realized there's that corner over there that's supposed to be covering Julio. Let's try a halfback toss. We're on the 1 yard line. Toss plays typically work this close to the goal line, but this defense has been really, really mean. So, oh, see, they got through. Get behind your blocks, bud. There you go. Whew. Is anyone noticing he's getting 1,000 XP every time he scores, it seems? Yeah, get a shot at the camera, guys. Oh, man. Now, defense, I need ya. And defense gets us the ball back here on the 17-yard line. Beautiful. If we score here, that's game. That's their first turnover of the day, too. Sucks to suck, man. Sucks to suck. Barnett, let's go. Let's go, bud. Maybe I should just continue to throw. 17 for 37 is not acceptable. That's like my first season in Washington bad. It's really, really horrible. All right. All right. Don't fumble, Joe. There you go. I was just really hoping I didn't fumble there. I had the zoomed-in camera. You know, couldn't quite see what I was doing. Now, I like Randall Cobb, and they're blitzing the safety. That or they're blitzing the corner, and the safety's going to cover Cobb. Either way, I think Cobb's going to... 2-minute warning, gosh! I liked that play. I liked it a lot. Play action power road, though. This may be money. This may be... Mason, I don't know if you've caught a touchdown yet this year, but this may be you. This may be... Oh, I didn't have time to get it off. I even lobbed it as soon as I could. But they got through too quick on the play fake. But we're going to be able to boot a 26-yard field goal here, and that's going to make it 27-17, giving us a 10-point lead with 2 minutes left in the fourth. They still have 3 timeouts, but still a 2-score lead is pretty insurmountable with this much time left in the game. Although, they did drive down and score a touchdown with less than a minute left in the first half, so I guess you never really know. We'll have to see. Let's see what they can do. Come on, D's. They drove down. They drove down. They drove down and scored. They got. We have. They didn't use a single timeout. All right, so we need to get a first down here to win. If not, a little bit scary. So let's get this first right away. How's that sound? Just go right away. They're going to call all their timeouts, and that's fine. But we got 6 yards on the first play. That's amazing for us. Play action power O. If I can somehow get this if I can get this play fake off without them cracking me in the backfield, I can scramble right, maybe run it or dump it off of Nicholas. They're blitzing the safety. They're blitzing hard. There it is. Oh, he held on to it. That's going to be the game. That's going to be the game because we're going to have more downs than they have timeouts. I can knee it from here. We can just, yeah, see, they want me to run a QB kneel. Just because you guys know me and I love stat padding because we're at a disadvantage. The reason why we're at a disadvantage stats-wise with the rest of the NFL is because we play inherently more downs than the rest of the league does because of the way the quarters and the time works and stuff. Like, my stats are typically pretty good. I could typically get the receiver stats good, but the defensive stats are always, I accidentally hit QB kneel. So I'm going to call a timeout here so we can actually get a proper play off. But, yeah, so we play more downs, or less downs inherently than the rest of the league. So that's a bit of a disadvantage. So whenever we get, like, towards the end of the game here, I like to try and pad the stats a bit. If I can give my kicker a field goal at the end of the game, I try to do it because he typically gets less field goals than the rest of the league, you know.
There's a flag out.
That's going to be a holding play. Yeah. Ryan Schrader. Let's go for a power O.
The 49ers lined up in the nickel. The Falcons snap it at the 31.
Get there, bud. Nowhere.
The 30. Third down.
They're out of timeouts here completely. What do we do here? Do I take one final kind of like shot in the end zone with a play action deep shot here to like Martavis Bryant? Do I try and cheese it? Get the crackers out, boys. Get your crackers out. Timeout. Yes, timeout with 1 second left. Time to pad the stats and get a quick field goal at the end of the game. Hope you guys have your crackers out because we're cheesing. We are cheesing today, boys. And no, not QB kneel. Formation, special teams, and field goal. 22 yards. We'll get Zach Joyner his field goal. Things will be good. Very nice. I think he's missed 1 field goal the entire year. And, yeah. I mean, that was anticlimactic. It's kind of like zoomed in on the coach's face, and he's like, oh, why does my team suck? We're 3-11. Why am I even here? Well, here's the thing. That Hernandez guy, number 9, that's shaking hands, number 15 right there, they could trade for him if they want to. He's like an 89 overall quarterback that was here before I came to Atlanta, and he has 1 year left on his contract, so he's going to be gone after this year. No way we're re-signing him to be my backup as an 89 overall. He's probably going to demand a good amount of money. Doesn't seem to make a lot of sense, so he's going to be probably a decent starter for some team next year. Who knows? Maybe he'll be in my division. That'll be fun. A little bit of lag right there, but that was a great catch by Julio. I think, unfortunately, that broke Julio's streak of 100-yard games. I think he had like 4 or 5 straight weeks. It was very, very good. Yeah, I don't know if anyone got 100 yards this week. If anyone, it would probably be Randall Cobb. If anybody, I'm not entirely sure. But we beat them in every respect with the exception of those 2 interceptions I threw. One, I feel as though I was robbed. The other one was just stupid. I had 377 passing yards. When? When did I get all those yards? All right, so I went 27 of 42, 377 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. So I had a lot of yards, but like, man, 20 carries, 52 yards. I tried to get you involved, Marcus. I really did, but 2.6 yards a carry, that just isn't helping me out a lot. You weren't letting me help. You need to help me help you, you know? Then again, the offensive line wasn't helping you, so I don't know. Martavis Bryant's, yeah, Julio only had 4 for 62. Randall Cobb, 5 for 80 and a touchdown. 5 for 97 for Martavis. Barnett had 4 for 25. That's like the most catches I think he's had since I joined the team. Orson Charles, 4 for 48. Again, Julio Jones, 4 for 62 and a touchdown. Troy Nicholas, 3 for 47. Very clutch on a couple of plays there. And then Adrian Harper, the rookie, 2 for 18. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude this episode of the Madden NFL 16 playthrough. If you did enjoy the video, please drop me a rating. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.